My name is Martin and I have been studying charisma and communication skills for 4 years straight, and I have helped dozens of people improve their charisma to levels that are completely unimaginable. And in today's video, I will show you the 3 simple strategies on how you can become 10 times more charismatic and become exactly like Johan Liebert from Monster. The first thing and the most important thing is what I want to start with is the confidence of Johan Liebert. Every single time that we see Johan Liebert, he is in a very calm state of mind. We all know that when we watch someone on YouTube or when we are speaking to someone who has a level of energy, we mimic their energy. As I like to say, energy is like a virus. It spreads everywhere. That means if someone is talking to you and this person has a horrible, disgusting, absolutely negative energy, you will pull yourself away from them because you don't want to get the virus of the negative energy. But on the other hand, Johan Liebert is displaying a completely different energy. He is displaying the kind of energy that is positive, that is warm, that is empathetic, and this type of energy is contagious, but in a good way. Everybody wants to be around him because he has this calm positivity around him. So let me show you exactly how you can develop this type of confidence. Don't do any fidgety and crazy movements. We have probably seen a lot of people that we have talked to and they have their eye contact like this around the room. Oh yeah, let me look there, yeah, let me look there. And they seem completely out of the picture. That's why what we need to do is to not have those jittery movements that destroy completely our confidence. None of these beer stretches, none of these fixing our hair in the middle of the conversation, none of this. We just need to be focused on one specific person. That's the most important thing. And actually, this advice is easier to do than harder to do because you literally have to do nothing. Don't act like a prey, act like a predator. The prey always has its eyes. Is something gonna kill me? But the predator is slow, it's steady. It knows when to take a pause. It knows when to take a breath when he needs to. That's the most important thing. Don't be jittery with your movements. If someone taps you on the shoulder, don't do this. Be like, nice to meet you, bro. How are you doing today? Have this classy type of energy where you are not jittering around, you are just focused on one specific target. Second strategy on how to develop extreme levels of charisma is through Johan Liebert's empathy. We've all probably seen this clip where he was talking to Carl and he started crying when he heard his story. And every single one of us who is watching that was like, whoa, how can I exactly develop this type of empathy? And let me expose the secrets to you. The most important thing that you need to do is to think like you want to be treated. Let's say that you are telling a story to someone. You are storytelling, you are, for example, saying about some trip that you have been on. Would you want the other person to nod their head, to listen with empathy, to ask you questions about that trip so they are more interested in your story? Every single one of us who is watching this video would say, yes, I would like if people would ask me questions, but why are you not doing it? That's the most important thing. We want to be treated with this special, incredible, empathetic energy, but we never do it to others. That's why the most important thing that you need to know is to develop the empathy of you just caring about others. And when you will care so much about others, you will naturally become empathetic towards them. So the best mindset that I can give to you is think, how would you want to be treated? And literally treat people like that. If you want to say some dark joke, something completely out of the pocket, but you would like that joke, say it. Because other people will find it relatable. And they will, as a result, empathize with you back. To empathize with others, you first need to think about yourself and think, how would I like to be treated? And then treat others like it. Second most important thing that just came up to my mind, if you want to be extremely powerful in empathy, think, what would I do in their shoes? That's the most important mindset that you can get. Let's say that one of your friends had a very busy week and he forgot to bring you that one thing. Instead of getting angry at him, instead of shouting at him, you will understand, wait, if I had a busy week like him, probably I would forget too. And this is how you develop incredible levels of empathy that will literally make people obsessed with you. And finally, the first strategy that will make you 10 times more charismatic like Johan Liebert is conversational threading. We all need to understand this very important mission. Every single one of us wants to express ourselves to others. And people do it through saying certain sentences, and we need to catch on to these sentences. Let me ask you a question. Has it ever happened to you that someone came up to you and they said, "Oh, my belly hurts so much"? This signalation of pain, this signalation of emotion is an invitation for you to ask about that thing. When someone says, "My belly hurts so much," they literally want you to ask, "Oh, what have you eaten? What happened to you?" So many questions you can literally ask. That's why this is the most important thing that you need to do when someone will say a thing to you. And a lot of my clients came up to me and they say, "Martin, I don't know how to hold conversations." I completely relate. I couldn't hold them too. When you are having a conversation, they will say a lot of hooks, a lot of words that are very, very interesting. So for example, if someone were to come up to me and say, "Martin, I have been in this amazing green forest with my family." Most people will say, "Good," and they will start talking about themselves. No wonder that you have bad conversations. No wonder. What you need to do is to look at their sentence, listen with empathy, and after they said this sentence, "I've been in this amazing green forest with my family," ask, "Tell me, what were you doing in that forest?" Oh, and now they are talking. Now they are going like, "Oh, we have seen this squirrel, this boar, then we went to the campfire, we started cooking marshmallows," millions of different stuff. So that is the third strategy on how you can be extremely charismatic. Listen to what people are saying and hook onto the words that they are saying, and as a result, you have infinite conversations. Just to prove you how powerful this is, I once met a guy at the bus stop. Never knew this guy. I just shook hands with him and I was like, "Okay, this guy is cool." We had an 8-hour conversation. 8 hours after just meeting him. This is how powerful this is. So that's why, whenever someone says something, hook onto what they have said and ask a question about that thing. And as a result, they will keep on talking. The most important thing that you need to remember is to think of conversations as a playground. Have fun with it. Ask some completely out of the pocket questions. I sometimes come up to people in my gym and I say, "Hey bro, tell me, do you like small children?" That's what I say, because I want to have fun. I'm not here to make anything absolutely boring, or I'm not here to get liked. I am there just to have fun. You are there so other people can have fun when they are around you. That's the most important thing. Just a very important side point. If you want to become the most charismatic version of yourself, literally for free, I have weekly coaching calls in my free community where you get access to me as your charisma and communication skills expert, and to a full community of people who are just like you, who want to improve their charisma and communication skills, like I said again, literally for free. So if you want to learn incredible social skills from me, then just click the first link in the description and I will see you right there. And if you want to see a video of me fighting ChatGPT in charisma and social skills, then just click this video right here. Live a happy life, man!